A very good morning to Dr. Lim. My name is Yu Heng and I from Group A. Today, my group members Jai, Kylie, Dennis and I will present the group assignment. The title of our group assignment is Road Accident at Kilometer 199 on North-South Expressway in Batam in 2020. This accident happens on Sunday, 21st of June 2020. In this accident, 2 people were killed and 3 others were seriously injured when a Perodua XR car skid and crashed into a 4-meter deep drain. There's a peril and hazard in this accident. First of all, the peril is the cause of loss. For example, if a house burned because fire, then the peril is the fire. In this accident, the peril is the car crashed into the drain. The car crashed into the drain caused the loss, which is the accident happened. Second is the hazard. Hazard is a situation that can construct or increase the frequency or severity of a loss. Attitudinal hazard is the hazard that involved in this accident. Attitudinal hazard is inattention or lack of concern to a loss, which will increase the chance of loss. The police say that the driver has lost control of the car, leading it to crash into the drain. The careless act while driving will increase the chance of lost control to the car and cause the accident.
Hi everyone, my name is Kylie. Now I will present about personal risks. Personal risks are the risks that can affect an individual or family. There are 3 types of personal risks included in this accident. So the first one is poor health. Poor health is referred to an unhealthy lifestyle that has a negative impact on an individual's health, and it also linked to high medical costs. So in this accident, there are 3 persons seriously injured their hand, feet, and also head. This will cause a higher medical expenses because they may need a longer stay in hospital. So the second one is premature death. Premature death is the death of a family leader who has unpaid financial obligations and remaining family will exposed to economic instability. So in this accident, mother is the person premature end of the life, so it may cause economic instability such as funeral costs. So the third one is unemployment. It refers to individuals who are employable and actively looking for work but unable to find one. In this accident, there was 2 adults suffered injury to hand and foot. This will cause them temporarily to lose their job. If let's say they cannot fully cover, they may face unemployment. Hi, me again. Now I will present about property risk, which means the risk having property damage, destruction, or theft of the property. So there are 2 types of property risk. The first one is direct loss, which means result from the physical damage and destruction. So in this accident, their car crashed into ship and into a 4-meter deep silver. The physical car damage is called direct loss. So the second one is indirect loss, which means happen as a result of a direct physical damage or theft loss. So the injured person will need to pay the medical expenses after this accident. Besides that, they may have to get a bus, Grab, or taxi while the car is being repaired. So the additional expenditure incurred will be considered as a consequential loss.
I am Peng Jiayi, and I am looking forward to talking to you all today about the burden of risks on society. The presence of risks impose some social and economic hardship on society. Every risk has the potential to result in some financial losses as well as social consequences. A large emergency fund is very important for an accident. Individuals who have to significantly raise the size of their emergency fund if they did not have insurance to cover unforeseen losses. It is possible that an early loss will occur and the emergency fund will be insufficient to cover the loss. Medical costs has been rising in recent years. In the case, the 3 injured in the crash need a large emergency fund to pay for their unpredictable medical. Worry and fears are the second burden of risks in the case. In the case, the car driver and his mother, both of them died at the scene. The death of 2 relatives may result in PTSD in the 3 people who are still alive. PTSD can make a person anxious or lead them to have flashbacks to the terrible accident. People who have not been engaged in an accident may remember the tragic accident for the rest of their life. They are unlikely to be able to overcome their phobias and return to a life free of fear of worker. That's all I have to talking about the burden of risk on society. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Dennis. I'm here to talk about techniques for managing risk. Risk management is the process of discovering, evaluating and controlling risk. The purpose to manage the risk are to limit the chance and impact of unfavorable events or to maximize the realization of opportunities. The 2 basic categories of risk management are risk control and risk financing. Risk control is a technique that reduces the frequency or severity of losses, whereas risk financing is a technique that provides for the funding of losses. One of the examples of risk control is avoidance. Avoidance means avoiding action that could result in injury, illness, or death. In this case, the driver, Muhammad Rusdamir Muhammad Fajir, can avoid car accident by not driving the car. Next, loss prevention is a technique for lowering the probability of loss and thereby lowering the frequency of losses. The driver in this case should take some precaution steps such as take the safe driving course and drive defensively to prevent the car accident. Last but not least, rehabilitation also included in risk control. Rehabilitation is a type of healthcare that tries to help people regain, retain, and improve abilities that they need to survive in everyday life. The other categories is risk financing. The driver and his family are encouraged to apply risk financing technique in addition to risk control. One of the techniques of risk financing is risk transfer. It is a way that transfer of pure risk from the insured to the insurer, who is usually in a better financial position than the insured to pay the loss. So, they should purchase insurance for themselves, better known as risk transfer through insurance. In conclusion, we have to be aware of the risk to prevent the occur of the accident, and we must have the ability to deal with the risk. That's all from our group presentation. Thank you.